Hello everyone and welcome back. We're in Act 3 and we continue our quest to roll a cold damage based Storm Burst Trickster. As we enter the Act 3 town, we do not go into the centre of town. We're going to go straight through the door to the right, and that's because walking into town takes an age in this town because it's so big. So we don't want to waste that time. We get the waypoint in town for free anyway. We didn't get Einar, but we can get him by I assume that is the yellow mob. And he is down.
We will be best friends,
I am so shocked I'm not dead. Actually, did we kill? I think we killed red and yellow. That's pretty impressive. I don't want to kill you, but we're going to, because I can't help myself. Now, as well as resistances and crit, Alira grants us mana regen, which is very, very nice. It's 5 per second. But it just helps supplement clarity. I'm stunned. Okay, so the exit is not here. So we just need to search for it. So that movement skill I'm currently using is Smoke Mind. Smoke Mind? Smoke Mine.
Treat life and death with equal grace, it's said. If I were death, I'd take offense at this place.
Now we should probably at some point go back to Act 1 and get the skill gem I forgot again, which would be... what is it? It gives you something for using mana. Like a buff. Depending on how much mana you use, and if you keep it low level, you get it all the time. Can't remember what it's called. My memory these days, just not what it used to be.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
My shadow continues
And I'm not
to
a
nip
massive
at
fan
my
of this
heels.
fight either.
Bag it and tag it, boys and girls. Do it for science, Shadow. Do it for science, Shadow.
That level was nice and timely. It let us recharge to full health and mana. Ow. God, she hurts.
Enough of this.
But she's gone away, which is good. Okay, we log out here. Back to town. And let's go and talk to people.
Coleman's dead.
Yep, he's dead. But it's okay, I'll make a comeback. Oh, so I hear. I don't think there's anything I massively want there. Ooh.
General Gravicius demands
want
absolute
that.
obedience from his blackguards, meaning he's
Okay, so
surrounded
now
himself with
we're doing a lot more cold damage.
I'll miss him.
In fact, let's just show that. So, if we look at that skill, it's 13 to 23 lightning damage and 8 to 15 cold. If we take the ring off, there's no cold damage at all.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
Now, when we get our gloves,
I need to
the other 50% will be converted from physical.
be careful.
Just going to put that ring back in the leveling chest. We need to get to 25 before we can use those, which is a bit irritating. Okie dokie. Now I'm not sure, but I wonder. Let's switch that out. Throw that away. Throw that away. Let's sell these jewels. Or gems even. Don't want to sell. Can you sell the thunder already? Oh, that's a bonus. Clarity, Herald of Thunder.
Don't do anything I would.
I'm going to go back to real quick. Catch
Hello.
one. Real quick. And I want to get, what the hell's it called? It's not inspiration, is it? It's a support. Maybe this character doesn't get it. I can't see it. Now, what have we got linked? Let's break out. This is probably going to lose damage, but let's see. What have we got? 280. $263. Really? Wow. Okay, we're going to level those gems anyway because they're going to come in useful. We'll put everything back in the +1 wand.
Farewell.
Where are we at? Back to at 3. Welcome back. Okay, now we have to run. Let's actually go in here first. This the lab area, and actually get the waypoint, so we don't need to run through that town again later. We can just jump straight into
I don't think I need to be doing that right now.
the plaza. I didn't get a jewel. I'm an idiot. I've been calling myself an idiot an awful lot of late. I put it down to talking and playing. Definitely.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
And you just saw it for the first time. Or you did if you didn't blink. And it hasn't repeated. There you go, you saw it again. Little cold fire explosions. Don't want to do that. Now, I have seen players jump across there using smoke mine. Never been able to do it. Okay, those frost explosions are real explosions and they do deal damage to everything around the target. Now, it's caused by freezing, and then when they're frozen, we can shatter them. So it's shatter explosion. Now, I've got a feeling we're going the wrong way, and we're going to have to backtrack. But I could be wrong. We're after the third bust. Yeah, so as we get more crit, the more that will proc, and the more things will explode, and therefore the more damage we're doing to them. Right, so we have gone the wrong way, we're going to have to backtrack. The other thing I'm going to check in here is, do we actually have the waypoint? Because if we don't, that's a big mistake. I think we got it. But sometimes I don't actually know if we got it. We did get it. If only we'd stepped right, we'd know that was the wrong way. Just saved an awful lot of backtracking. Okay, so the reason to use added cold early on is there's nothing else we can use because it's all later level. I think there is anyway. And also, it just gives us some extra damage per level, just like the spell leveling. So it'll cause our skills to go much, much faster than just the spell Storm Burst alone. So now we're up to 372 from, what was it, 364? Actually, that's just the Storm Burst leveling because we haven't linked those skills yet. I normally get that book because I actually quite like the narrative.
Just need a moment to catch my
We are going to get it. It's a bit of a waste of time, but... And I switched the volume down, and I can't hear it now. You have to be really quiet.
San has plunged into nightmare. The man who served me coffee now writhes on the floor. He rants of visions he alone can see, as rising red tentacles grow from his face, as if his eyes had been seeds waiting to sprout. He is quiet now, my waiting. No more cackling and of my fellow patrons, only two live. The others have
Don't remember it ever being that far away.
their blood is
Was this a new layout, or ever just been that long?
Gemlings both, their skin shrivels and grays to the hue of necrosis. Their gems flare with unholy luster, their eyes black as a gemling.
Okay, we're after the waypoint. There it is.
Twisted off a corpse's head. Gnaws
Now at the
and
waypoint,
skull-like dog.
we're going to check our level.
My head now. Visions
We are halfway
clawing
through
at me.
23, which means we're going upwards. If we were close to 24, or at 24, we would go straight to the docks.
Envy the mute
Because we want to get that
corpses
extra level, or as much of it as possible, before we go in there, because it's a high level area compared to the rest of it. Didn't know I could jump 2 stories.
is mad.
Okay, you got lots of explosions there.
Not a speck of dust or brick out of place. Someone's got too much time on their hands.
I wouldn't normally get these, but I just want to see how powerful this skill is, mostly. It's bad. But it's so strong. It just feels so nice. So here we're looking for the staircase down into the lower levels, which we just found, I think. Then we're going to walk up all the way to the waypoint where Cockroach Lady sits. Now we need to get used as well to just dropping Orb of Storms, because that will do some damage. And then I can actually move on, it might kill stuff. Now bear in mind, because we have... Actually... Because we have the Herald of Ice, and now Herald of Thunder, we're getting a flat added cold and lightning to all of our spells. So it's a nice bit of extra damage. And also, if we crit, I think it's if we crit, we get that little lightning effect shooting down around us, which will shock things. And shocked things take more damage, depending on the power of the shock. That thing died to an explosion. Okay, we're here now. We're going to go straight back to... Where was it? Here? No. There. And go onto the dock. We got 2 levels. So I'll just shoot through here. Where's the doorway? There. Level up our heralds. So in here we're after a chest. Now we're actually going to do slightly more in here than we would normally, because it's a really good place to get XP. So that is what we want, and we can jump over there. And if we couldn't do it with Flame Dash, we could have probably done it with Smoke Mines. Now what I'm actually looking for in here is the waypoint. We don't need it, but it's just an excuse for me to hang around in here and get some more levels. Or get some more XP. Because I think we've gained 1 level in here so far. But you can see how quickly our XP bar is raising. So let's actually just stay in here a little while, see if we can find some stuff to kill.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
That was a nice explosion that killed everything. Jack in the Box. The card, I think, that can give you literally anything. Could be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure it is, though. Now, I don't recall seeing the big boss of this area. But he did some nasty damage. Okay, I think we're pretty much done in this area now. Yeah, let's call that it. Now I think we can use our gloves. So let us see. We can. Okay. Now we're cooking on gas. What is that? Control destruction. It's actually... So what are we on now? 393. 438, okay, so that's made a big difference now. So controlled destruction lowers your critical strike chance, but gives you much more damage as like a side effect of doing that. Now that we're not using those ones to give us +1 to level, we can also change our ones out, which we are going to do. Now actually...
Don't do anything I would.
I think I had a wand in level somewhere. Can I use it yet? No, I need 30. We can have it queued up. Let's just ditch these essences. Okay, we still haven't got that jewel. Let's get that jewel sorted out. What are we going to use? Either lightning or cold damage, I think. Now, I think lightning damage will give us a slight advantage. Increase... That's not... Oh, it seems to be picking up lightning and damage as separate words. That will do nicely. Reduce mana cost and increase lightning damage. Computer's getting rather warm. And soon it will overpower the audio, which we don't want.
I don't think I need to be doing that right now.
Back to the sewers. Use the thermitic talc, or whatever it's called, to burn this fat. Oh. We need to go to the thingy. Back to Cockroach Lady. Okay. Any of those?
Dash of that. Believe me, not a cockroach.
So, as some of you may know, I had some computer issues a while back. Because my all-in-one water pump for the CPU died. I have a new PC on the way. Can't wait. It has a GeForce 3080, which I'm really looking forward to seeing what that can do. But also the NVIDIA broadcaster that can filter out undesirable things on your audio will be amazing. Because the number of videos I filmed and then had to refilm because the background quality has just been so low. Okay, big note on most characters that are evasion based. Those shields, those Molten Strike shields, are so dangerous if you're close. And actually if you're melee as well, the same thing. They're so dangerous. Ow. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. They're really hurting. And we've run out of mana. I suppose we're using a lot more mana now because we've got a 6-link effectively. So this is just going to be a case of kiting him till he dies because he's a nasty, nasty boss now they've buffed him. And he's down. Okay, so my gloves have an effect on them from the lab, which is why we couldn't equip them at like level 8 when we would have done normally. So that's those green arrows you see shooting between people. Now later they will be able to kill people. Because I think they're physical damage, so a lot of it gets converted to cold. Oh, nice. Speed shrine. You've got to make the most of speed shrines. Just literally run as fast as you can. Get through as much content as you can. Maybe stop for blue still, but not a massive amount of stopping. Okay. Now I hate this area. The witches with those things are so dangerous.
Bad leaf drops. Felt just like this place.
I don't know what bad leaf drops are.
Just need a moment.
Do they sound bad? Yeah, you do want to avoid stopping near those things because they will kill you so easily. Thank Jesus, they hurt. Oh, that was a nice explosion. Didn't even have to do anything either. I just sort of dropped Orb of Storms, they hit me, and those arrows shot out and killed everything. Now remember, any of my skills and any of my sort of damaging abilities will trigger those explosions if they crit. And we've got reduced crit on our main skill, but we won't have reduced crit on any of our other skills like Flame Dash and things. So Flame Dash will be doing some cold damage as well off Hell Device. I don't know if we're going to try, and I don't know if herald stacking is even a thing anymore, but I was thinking maybe we could try and boost the level of our heralds just to see how effective they are. I'm also thinking of linking added cold or something to the herald device because I think that will increase its explosion damage. Always go the way of the one cart, the other way is a dead end. Okay. We've been in this area for quite a while now, so we do need to get a move on. Okay, we're nearly there. Well, we'll fight Piety. Again. Stop hitting me with those spears. It's bad. Okay, let's get some skills on.
It's been a grand experiment, Shadow. Time we saw the results.
So, is it working? Ow, 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 ow. Bad Piety. Stop it.
Low on mana.
Don't be low on mana. That's irritating. Okay, we're just going to sit back for a little while and let that charge back up. Now, if we can get her in the Orb of Storms and the skill, it's bonus damage. And she's down.
Damn you!
Okay. I think one of these traps is fairly good. Ball lightning? No, not ball lightning. What was the trap? Lightning spire. I'll get one of those just for fun.
You have claimed
Okay.
Piety's off to meet the maker, is she? Good luck to ya.
Now, once you kill Piety, this guy exists purely to give you the skill book. He has no other function from what I can tell.
Unfortunately,
And he's not in the Act 8 version of this town.
Wherever he is. I'm sure.
Okay, so through the garden to the Sceptre of God, I think it's called. This should be fairly quick. We're not going to kill much. For one reason, the porcupines really hurt this level if you explode them, so we don't want to do that. Having said that, if I can make them explode through cold, then it's as if it didn't happen.
Just need a moment to.
Because on death effects don't happen if you destroy the corpse. So that doesn't look like the way. Here you're looking for the carts at the side of the road. That sort of marks the way to the scepter. Once we get here, we click on the outer door, walk straight through onto the inner door before that opens. It took me ages to work out you could do that. I just used to sit at that door like a numpty.
Whoever built this was desperately compensating for something.
I'm actually quite happy with the damage that lab enchant's doing, and it's only a, I think it's only a tier 1 lab. Must be. Okay, there's the exit. So here it's just literally find the exit to the next level over and over again till you get to the top. When we get to the top, that's where the fun begins. I do not like the Dominus fight of late. Again, it's the ads that are worse than the main boss. Although the main boss in his second form does cause bleed quite a lot of the time, that can get you killed. I do like those explosions. Makes the build just feel so much more powerful. I suppose it is so much more powerful because it's just a big explosion that takes out everything near it as well. Nothing exploded then. Boring. Stand still. I hate these personal defensive shields. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're a little over time now, which is annoying me a little bit. Don't think we want to go in those side areas. And eventually we get to the top. I don't know if it's this one or the next one. Probably this one. There's far too many layers to this Sceptre of God. Yeah, this is the last one. Now we're on the roof, where we kill Dominus. Let's actually just level up our skills again. I don't think they're going to give me much. Let's go for that and one of these. Now what's our duration? 1.2 seconds, so that's 0.8, 0.2, so that's 3 iterations. So if we pulse, we do 75% of 3 times damage. It's now 1.32. We need it at 1.6 to get the next level. And let this charge back up again. We need to sort that out. I think I need to increase my level of... What's it called? Clarity. Actually, can we do that while I'm running around? Yes, we can. Okay, she's down. I'm pulsing it now because it should do more damage than just leaving it pressed in. And now I got this guy. I don't like these because they're physical. And I'm evasion. And without armor. When you get hit, it hurts. And my evasion's not very high yet. Now, if I can get him into a load of mobs, I can probably blow him up with the and for this, we just really just avoid him. Get in and do damage while he's not throwing that thing, and then the rest of the time we avoid him. That's going to hurt us a lot if we get hit. Now the idea of really Orb of Storms, getting it near him, is it'll do damage while we can't hit him. I may have resized my window then, in which case I'll look a bit weird. No, it looks alright actually. Now we've also got Herald of Thunder firing lightning around us, which is nice. Can we tank it? Probably not. Come on. I really should have better flasks than this. Because this is going to get me killed. Can't believe I haven't dropped anything above a medium. And I do apologise, I think I'm losing my voice. Talking too much. I have a habit of doing that. Yeah, this flask isn't going to cut it. We're going to buy some flasks.
Come over here.
He doesn't sell them.
I don't think I need to be doing that right.
She will.
Yes.
I'm getting some quite nasty lag. So, you've got to be kidding me. Seriously. She doesn't sell any life flasks.
Be careful.
You're right.
Which is actually astonishing. Sell those to get at least it's something, and then we're going to pop into Act 2 and see if he's selling anything. Someone's going to be selling life flash, surely.
You have made peace.
Well, not him, it's her.
I am not surprised.
Yeah, that'll do. Grand. And actually, let's sell that, buy that.
Goodbye.
What's this giving us? Not an awful lot. Let's take Elemental Focus just in case we decide to use it.
I knew this strange.
Is that wand open? No. Okay, so if we go back to the top of the Sceptre of... Actually, we need to use the portal in Act 3. We can't just teleport there. Okay, so we're just going to play a little game here of avoid him as much as possible. Oh, this mana problem.
Low on mana.
This bleed is going to be the death of me at this rate. Oh no! That is so not right. I don't want to speak to you here. I'll speak to you in the next area. I can't believe I died. So close as well. I should have just ported out. It was just so close to dying. Okay, this area we just move through as quickly as possible. Avoid killing as much stuff as possible, unless it's blue. And luckily I can kill stuff without actually stopping, which is fine. And if they do die, they could explode. Transmute. We only stopped there because they were blue. Okay, we are approaching. I don't want to kill you. It takes too long. I don't want to kill you either. You'll take too long. Kill those blues. Actually, we can't without killing the boss. Let's leave it. Okay, we are in Act 4. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time. You've been watching ColdAct3. Thank you for watching.